I was like, wow, this is like the dude who is dating my ex-girlfriend. Like, part of me is like, yeah, like let's like expose this and like make him look bad. We decided to, or I decided to like make it into a video. Like, I just hate talking about it and like bringing it up.
So are you not filming anything for your channel for like a month?
I'm filming like random things, yeah, and we're going on vacation, so I'm gonna film that, and then just like fight content, reacting to the fights and stuff like that. Yeah.
What's going on with that? So you won.
No one expected that here.
How real was like all the beef and stuff?
You're a pussy. I'm saying it to your face now. You're a pussy. Cool.
100% real.
That's so crazy because I thought it was like, I thought like wrestling, like you know how like they all fight and they all whatever. You guys make videos about each other. But it seemed very actually real. But some of the press conference stuff seemed a little like staged.
It was like showboaty, yeah. Hey, boo if Deji's a But the drama was very real. Like Deji was like saying stuff about Erica and like my parents, and like he was just taking it like really deep.
I know when you were with Alyssa, you weren't satisfying her, bro. And I know back to this. I know back to this.
It was very real. Like, I wanted to kill him. I hope like he learned a lesson on talking shit. Yeah.
Well, all right. What's your day now? Like, what do you do now?
I'd probably just like chill now, maybe go get food.
We're gonna make summer in the backyard.
We should go to Walmart and get tents.
That sounds fun.
But
wait, I want to go to Walmart with Jake Paul.
Let's go. Hey, you guys all want to go to Walmart?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. I've never taken a break, so like I don't know what to do. So we go to Walmart.
Let's fucking go to Walmart.
Let's go.
It's summer, September. You do whatever you want to do.
Who's coming?
How do you want to do?
Shane, do you edit all your videos?
Yeah, me and Andrew kind of split it up.
The one with Jeffrey was crazy.
I love that.
Yeah, we're getting tents and a trampoline. Can you get money? Yeah, I'll just get you a tent, bro.
This is gonna be going to Walmart. Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel so young and cool. Hey guys. Come on, squad.
I literally feel like we just got out of school and we're going shopping for snacks.
Yeah, and I look like you're a fucking teacher.
Tents, sleeping bags, stuff to make a fire, volleyball court stuff, and a trampoline.
And a soccer
And
net.
snacks. And a volleyball ball and a soccer ball.
Sorry, there's no Oreo flavors. Okay, I'll do it later. Just eat Oreos? I don't know. Are they actually gonna buy a trampoline? All right, fine. I'll get a thigh toner.
This looks legit, yeah?
That's a yurt.
Wait, isn't that your thing? Yurt! I just might have made that.
Oh wait, no, yeet.
Oh.
That one right there, the Sleeps 8, the one in your hand.
Sweating a little bit.
Yeah. So you guys are actually gonna camp? Or like, what's happening?
So we're gonna build a tent in our backyard and have like a slumber party.
So much work.
With like a fire, like marshmallows.
All right, I'm in.
You want to do it?
So just to let you know, there's no recording in the building. Just got to ask you to sleep.
Do you think the battery's dead? Or no, I know the battery's not dead. That's the weird part.
I think the battery is dead.
There's something up with it.
Hey.
But it
Wake
doesn't.
up. We could just jump it. We can come jump it. Hopefully a fan comes up and ask for a picture of it. Yo, you got jumper cables?
Pretend.
Oh, wait.
Can you take a picture with you?
Yeah.
Do you have jumper cables?
No, we done. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay, no selfie.
Yeah, no selfie then.
You can go get the Walmart and get one.
Oh yeah, we could just buy it at Walmart.
Wait.
That would be awesome. Good.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, thank you.
At Walmart? They've already jumper kittens. What are your thoughts?
He's so nice. He really genuinely cares about people.
I think so too, right? We were talking about, YouTube and how his ads are not good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think he is Logan, associate him with Logan.
You're with Logan?
Oh yeah, Logan Paul.
Thanks.
So, it's interesting. I don't know.
Where did the dad go? I don't even think I got him on
The
camera.
third floor. There's a floor above where Jake's room was, where we haven't been.
Maybe that's where his dad was. His dad was there, but he didn't.
He was there for like a split second. I don't even know if I got him on camera.
Like, listen, he's done a lot of crazy shit. Obviously, I'm not negating that. So far, like,
Yeah.
I don't feel weird. I don't feel unsafe.
And just like he wasn't crazy with you in the car when you guys like drove off on that crazy ATV.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like fun, but it
No,
was like safe.
he was safe.
So, I don't know. And they have a dog they take care of, and that's a sweet dog.
And I like her.
I like her a lot.
Like, she's cool.
She's super nice. And just like, he cares for her, and like the way he interacts, it's really sweet. So, yeah, I mean...
Like, I was even watching them when they kind of went off alone in Walmart. They didn't know there was anybody around. He was still, like, holding her hand and, like, touching her face. And, like, I don't know. It just didn't feel, like, fake.
Yeah, when she was like, I'm so hungry. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. He's like, I told the guy I'll have food when we get home. Like, he's like, calm, just caring. Like, like a boyfriend should be. And, like, she wanted to make summer, like, happen tonight. So that's why they're getting all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
They were going to do this not even for the video.
Yeah, just in general. So, it's kind of sweet. I think both very sweet.
I've definitely been around YouTubers who it's not like this.
No, not
It's
at
very
all.
uncomfortable the whole time and you're always on edge.
And I don't get that at all. I'm super comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, they're so welcoming and warm and whatever.
But they definitely are way too active.
It's way too big.
And I need
also,
my
I'm
couch.
just too old.
Okay.
But, yeah.
She goes to school and she's like, my dad helped Jake Paul start his car. And people are like, you're a fucking liar, Katie.
Yeah, the battery's dead.
There's more fans over there. Every fan plugs their car.
Yeah, I'm a mechanic now.
YouTube's,
YouTube's not paying well. Sorry.
Listen, worst
Yeah,
case scenario, there's an Olive Garden.
There is. Yo, I'm so down to go to Olive Garden. All right, ready?
How do I put on the brake?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, foot's on the brake.
All right.
Ready?
All right,
See your
Go.
Jesus. Yeah! Thank you so much.
You did this, Katie.
Amazing.
You did this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, bro.
So we're not going to Olive Garden now.
Thank you. Guys, we made it. Yay!
Y'all can't handle this. Y'all don't know what's going to happen. Every keep saying Los Angeles, Cali boy.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months, never done before. Past all the competition, man. PewDiePie is next, man. I'm popping all these checks. Got the brand new Rolex, and then met the Lambo too. And they're coming with. Used to call you mom, but now I call you wifey. There's no death row, but I'm doing it for lifey. Get over here, get your money right. Diamond ring, say my name to the last one. Quavo, you should take your mask off, we should take our pants off. Something just feels right when we're together. I think I wanna stay here with you for forever, forever, forever and ever.
Shane, do you have a song?
6 figures, wait, 6 figures, wait.
Six figures I was only for.
Come on, give it to me! 6 figures!
Six figures I was only for.
was only for. I don't even open my own door. I was iced out when I was 4. Blew it all, then I got some more.
Do you need to get a thumbnail in front of the house or something?
This guy.
You think it's good?
Yeah, I tried to look like a douche.
People saying he abused me and like all this shit. That all it was all she said.
So we were just talking and stuff, and then the assault came up.
Yeah.
So basically, the girl, your assistant.
Yeah.
Megan, yeah.
So she said that she was at a club, FaZe Banks assaulted her, choked her or something, and then it turned into this whole thing because people thought you like planned it and it was fake, and it was just like a fake assault. Right?
Yeah.
So I know what I think happened.
What you did this time around is so f***ed up. I'm beginning to believe that this isn't true.
What happened?
Wow.
So, in my experience with that, Megan was at the club that night, like that was totally true, and when she left, she sent me these 3 voice memos, like freaking the fuck out, and I still have these voice memos like to this day. This guy like strangled her, like hurt her, and now she's at her building and she's genuinely scared to sleep. And
I
just
I heard these messages too.
So this girl was my friend at the time. Just like anybody would, like if your friend is telling you something, like you stick up for your friend. Why would she voice memo us and come into work and be like, this is what happened, she had a giant bruise on her neck, like what reason did we have not to believe her?
She actually like filed a police report, and like people thought like we hired
fake,
cops to like act like.
Wait, so she did file a police report?
Yeah, that wasn't fake, like all that was completely real.
Wait, so what actually happened? Do you guys believe her?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I believe something happened for sure.
Something definitely happened.
We
Like
don't know
what
what
happened, like I don't know if I can trust her really. But the reason why everyone thought that we like set it up is because Megan's friend came out. I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh, I forgot about this.
What up? Hey, did you put anything in Banks' drink? What's up, man? He's saying that you did.
Is it possible that Team 10 went there to set up Banks and get them wasted?
I really, truly, in my heart, believe that these kids drugged me.
Like he came home and was like, yeah, like he assaulted her, and then like as all of it like went crazy online, he got super scared and said like fuck you to us and like lied about the whole situation on a phone.
I mean, you were there. Do you think it actually happened?
I do not think that was a possibility.
Yeah, and like on a phone interview.
I've known this girl since I was like 13. This has been like 7+ years of friendship, which is what makes this so hard for me to do. I did not see you assault anybody that night.
Just so that he could like clear his name.
Meg, do you feel betrayed by Max? Do you feel like he stabs you in the back by talking to Banks and being on his video?
Where is she?
Do you know anything about her now?
But if you saw her every day, was like the bruise still there for like a while?
Yeah, and like people thought like she like was wearing makeup and shit.
Yeah, no, there was definitely a bruise there.
Some of you don't think that this is real. This is a makeup wipe. I'm just gonna use it.
That's why we say something happened. Like we know something happened, we just don't know.
What do you guys think?
We should have looked into it more before speaking on it.
The main issue is you instantly made a video about it, used it as a thumbnail. That questions it, like, oh, you put it in the middle of a
Yeah,
blog,
it seems like thirsty. Meg was assaulted by a man.
But obviously we should have looked more into it, looking back now.
Yeah, it's just a messy situation.
But also, like, you know, not to get too much into the drama now, but if he was dating, or he's dating your ex, so I understand, because who knows how much shit there is with that. Right. I understand the instinct of like, I hate this guy, he hurt somebody I, you know, love, so like, fuck it, let's make the video, let's put it up,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Fuck this guy. So I understand.
That was my mentality, which was immature, but I obviously did it. I did that, and then like the next day, Alyssa's like makes a video on his channel like saying that like I assaulted her and shit. Like
she said she assaulted.
Yeah.
He dragged me down the stairs.
She also said that he assaulted me.
And you've physically abused Erica Costell.
Has Jake ever laid a finger on you?
Never.
And Erica, the fact that he has spit in your face and he's assaulted you too, and you can sit there and support him acting like this almighty, awesome person, you're weak and you're a piece of shit.
What did she say?
She like made it up. She basically said that I like threw her down the stairs and like like spit on her all the time and like all this shit. That was like their rebuttal. They were like, oh, Jake said this about FaZe, like we're gonna say that Jake threw Alyssa down the stairs.
Because Jake, you're abusive. And you physically abused Alyssa.
And I lost like 300,000 subscribers because of that.
And then what ended up happening? Did it just go away?
It kind of just like...
I mean, people still talk about it till this day.
Yeah.
But their defense was, oh, let's turn this on Jake. And like, of course, you know, like they just pull it out of thin air. Like, people are mad at us, like, let's make something up about Jake. And like, everyone believed it because...
Why not?
It just sucks, I guess.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions about her and that, but I guess Alright. I think we can cut.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice to meet you.
So, yo, we should fight for the next fight.
Here's the thing.
Shane, just think about the views.
You know what? Just go fight PewDiePie.
Bro, I'm down PewDiePie, bro.
Do you know him? Have you ever met him?
No, I haven't.
Does he actually hate you? Or do you actually hate him?
Who the fuck is Jake Paul?
Or
no.
You guys just
I think we like each other.
Really?
I could be wrong though. I mean, I like him. I think he's funny.
Is there any YouTuber that you actually don't like? Or like that's been mean to you?
That's been mean to me? No, not like blatantly mean. There's definitely a vibe though. Like, I went to this YouTube Creator Summit thing and like, I literally just like sat by myself the whole time. Like no one was like, hey man, like your videos or like anything like that, you know? And I knew like, I feel like I'm complaining.
It's okay. No, I think, listen, like, I think it's okay because like people don't see that from you. You're kind of always like pretending like you're fine. So I think it's interesting. Because I do wonder that, like, if you're so hated by kind of like a lot of YouTubers and people who've never met you, and then you go to something like that.
You would think like I'm one of the biggest YouTubers, right? So you would think like someone would come up and be like, hey man, like, nice to meet you, or like, there was just like wasn't that. I don't know. I was kind of like the elephant in the room, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, as somebody who's been hated for a long time, you know, it's taken me years. People now are nice to me, but back then, same thing, in a different way. But
yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's like very clicky. There's a lot of clicks in YouTube, I feel like.
Yeah, but you know. Not everybody has this.
That's why I just stay here with Thor. Isn't that right, Mike?
Oh my god. Is it okay if I talk to you alone?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. You guys should talk.
I'm not trying to like, you know, like steal a girl or anything, bro.
Let's steal my girl.
Oh, I thought you.
Really? I just knew.
You can read people.
So what do you think about this whole thing? About me doing this, about me kind of investigating?
Yeah, I think it's really good because nobody really knows Jake at all. I feel like I'm the only person actually who like knows like everything about him, and nobody online ever gets to see that.
There's a lot of things that like me and him have been talking about when the camera turns off.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck up like any of his family relationships. I don't want to piss off anybody in his family. I don't want to cause a big controversy or a big fucking drama with the ex-girlfriends and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I also feel like a lot of it
is that stuff. Yeah. He's at a point now where he's been fucked over so many times by friends, family. You know some of the stuff off camera. Like that's hard to let go of. Could you picture being around someone after something like that happened to you? Never, right? Like never. So if he's able to, you know, let out the window and like find things that make him happy, I think it should be exposed and talked about.
Let's turn the camera off for a second. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. We've been talking alone for a while.
Yeah.
But my main thing that I wanted to tell you was, from what I've seen today, but also just in a lot of research and from what I've heard from Nick and like other people that I trust, you are kind of like the only Oh, this sounds so bad to say. But the only hope that Jake has of a normal life.
And it's really funny because you're not the first person that says anything like that, honestly. So that's really crazy that you can just like come in with a little bit of research and see that.
The only reason he's taking a break right now is because of you. Like, you told him, right?
Yeah, so like he was training literally all summer for 3 months, and Jake literally does not stop. Like, he doesn't, which is great. Like, you should work very hard, but he doesn't know how to like be normal. Like, that's the best way I can put it. He doesn't know how to wake up and like not be in charge or like feel like he has to do a million things. The fight was like a lot mentally and physically on him, but like I also didn't do anything this summer because we were just training for the fight, and I was just like helping him do that. So I was like, September is summer and you're not gonna vlog for at least 2 weeks. Like, no vlogging. Like, we're gonna go do something, we're gonna leave, we're gonna go be normal, and you're gonna have fun and it's gonna be great. And to my surprise, he was like, I think he's finally ready to like have that.
It's so hard because like I don't know why I have this weird urge to like get involved in this, but I just do.
You're like a godfather.
I just like, honestly, once again, I just met his dad. Yeah. And I'm not trying to throw his dad under the bus. I don't know any of it.
Yeah.
What I will say is working with family is bad.
Trust me, I know.
It's bad. It doesn't work. Even if you love the person and they love you, it doesn't work.
It doesn't matter. I agree. Working and being family are meant to be separate.
You can go have fun with Jake. Hi. Go have fun with Jake. Use Marshall. We'll see you, Mom.
The dad, Greg,
yeah,
is living here?
Yeah. Yeah, he's been living here for a couple months now. I know that Greg means very well and he does help with a lot, but him living here has put a lot of stress on Jake. Whether anyone's gonna come out and admit that or not, like, I know that for a fact. There's just like a certain energy, like I'm sure that you kind of have seen it. It's just the energy shifts when he walks in the room, and like Jake kind of, you kind of saw. It's not a good situation, and I think everybody in the house knows that. I know everyone in the house knows that because everyone tells me everything. It's not good to have him living here with Jake. Great, like, love him. He's, whatever, but living in this house, not good for anybody.
I think living in this house isn't good for you, Jake, or literally living in this big mansion. In my dream world, I see you and Jake in a normal sized house.
It's so funny that you say that.
Dog turning around, and like an actual life. Just like, this isn't a normal life.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's like
yeah, because like
there's a chef, there's like fucking so many people.
It's sort of like having your own camp with people. It's like everyone's here for a reason, and then there's Jake and I.
And then when everybody goes home, there's still a dad.
I mean, everyone that you see here lives here. Yeah. Everyone that you see here that you've been seeing like operate all day, they all live here. Gio, the assistant, lives here. Adon, the trainer, lives here. Chad, Anthony, everybody that you saw this morning, they all live here. He doesn't do well with being alone. So I feel like that's why all of his friends, live here. He, no matter what, like even if they're not doing what they're supposed to be, he keeps them around because he appreciates people who he can trust to be around him all the time.
I think it's time to
switch it up.
He needs to move out. Like, this needs to, Team 10 and all this needs to kind of go away.
I think it's the pressure of everybody relying on him like that. When you wake up every morning and everyone's relying on you to live, like whether you realize it or not, that's a lot of energy being taken from you, and like that's a lot of pressure on somebody.
It's not good. And this is something I don't even know if I should say, fuck it. I also think he needs to be his own person for a while. Because right now it's like the brother, the dad, the family, and I get it. Like,
I agree. And Jake and Logan are so fucking different. Like, I can't even begin to explain like the different qualities that they have. I agree.
Guys, we're supposed to be opening gifts.
Line up all four.
No, you do it.
Go. I've already done it.
No, you do it.
Nothing. That's the way to do it.
I really do, because I think that Jake a lot of the time is pushed to the side a little bit, especially like they kind of are sharing management right now, and it's very clear to me at least that like it's Logan and then Jake. And there's only so long before you start to feel like resentment, because half the time it's Jake's ideas and like Jake's creative, and it's like he doesn't even get the full credit for it.
Yeah.
So I agree with that, like being his girlfriend, but that's something he's gonna have to figure out.
Do you think I should talk to him about it?
I think that'd be great.
Because I mean, worst case scenario, right? He just hates me, is mad at me,
And
says
you would
fuck
never.
you, and then I just say, I mean, all right, I tried.
Mm-hmm.
You know, best case scenario is he listens to me, because for some reason we have a trust with each other.
You do. You guys are like very similar in a weird way. It's
I
like
know,
creepy.
It's weird.
Oh my god! I know. Yo, we're literally the same person.
Yeah, it's like really creepy. I'm like, whoa. But
The
I
way
think
he gets quiet in certain situations and like kind of shuts down and
Yeah.
kind of like whatever is literally, it was like looking in a mirror.
Yeah. And I think he appreciates honest people, and like you have no reason to come in here and like have done all this research on him. Like you're getting nothing by telling him the truth or not telling him the truth.
Yeah.
I need more people to know people in his life. He doesn't have a lot of. He's all yes men here, like mostly.
I'm gonna tell you something,
Mhm.
and you promise not to tell Jake. So Katie is not my producer. She is.
I'm a licensed therapist.
So she's a therapist.
Oh, okay.
So the series started with me sitting down with her. And She
Okay.
was breaking down what a sociopath is and what's
Right.
evil. And I was like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to judge it right in person.
Right.
So I was like, well, come and just be with us and just watch.
Yeah.
Off camera, on camera, whatever, right? And very quickly she realized, as I did, like, he's not. And he's just like,
No.
and yeah, he has a bunch of shit that he's done, whatever. But like, at the core of it, now it's almost like a thing where I'm happy she's here, because I don't know what advice to give. I'm not a therapist. And
Right.
She is.
Right.
But,
Right.
like,
Amazing.
having a bunch of people living in a house when you're trying to build a relationship and you're trying to work and your work is your house, is that...
Well, it's hard when you mix areas in general. Like we know for the brain, like for instance, like an easy example is like if you study in your bed, then it's hard to sleep in your bed.
Right,
Because
right.
your brain associates your bed with like focus, concentration, and learning.
Right.
Awake and alert, right? So then in the same way, if you live where you work, it's hard for you to actually
Focus on
one or the other.
Yeah.
You're, and obviously his focus is always work.
Right. I feel like a lot of people in this house could use you, to be completely honest. Like, I could probably use you once a week at least. At
Oh my
least.
God. All right, well, I guess we'll go join them back for the... Oh my God, the tent is
tent's
made.
built.
There's a soccer field.
The yurt is built.
What the hell? Oh, I love that we didn't have to do anything. Oh, that's great. So we just talked to Erica for like 2 hours. Yeah. And Jake trusts her. And she might be one of the only people that like is honest with him about everything. There's a lot of stuff I don't even know how to start talking about with him. This is... We gotta go. Alright, well, I'll be back for the ring.
Alright.
Yeah, at some
Sounds
point.
good, yeah.
You know, I gotta work out a little bit.
For sure. We're gonna fight. Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow. So I want to talk. We've kind of had a lot of like serious talks throughout the day, but I want to have like one solid serious talk tomorrow night at my house.
Okay.
So no squad, no ATVs,
Alright.
managers, no nothing,
Yeah.
no chef.
No chef.
We're gonna
No Thor. Can't bring
But yeah, I just want to like talk about everything. I want to hit every single thing that people want to know about. I also have a lot of I want to know about. I'm a little nervous, but I feel like
I'm nervous though, like I mean I'm nervous. I was nervous today, but like I feel a lot better, but like I don't know, I'm just kinda nervous in general. Like just 'cause I've never like talked about any of that stuff, but
I think we just do it, we're honest, we talk, and like not worry about what people think. Because I know there's been a lot of moments today where you've been like off camera, you're like, well, I can't really say that because people are gonna think I'm trying to get pity, or oh, people are gonna think I'm trying to get this or that. Like, I think we just have to drop all that. Because like, fuck, if it's a truth, it's a truth. And then what happens, happens.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous, because I'm not nervous. It'll be good.
I'm nervous, bro.
Hey, what did I say to you when we were outside the ATV and I almost died?
You said you trusted me.
I trust you. All right, I'm gonna go.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Peace out,
See you, brother. See you tomorrow.
Bye. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't think that's who it really is. I mean, that's what we kind of learned.
Yeah. This is so different from the Team 10 in every way. This is my Team 10.
I felt like the old mom. I was like,
Me too.
nobody's
Yeah, we met everyone.
What about Eric
Oh, Eric Costel is coming here tomorrow.
Yeah. Where did you meet Logan?
No.
No, we did not. Maybe let's do a quick wrap up. Yeah, okay, let's listen. What do I do? What? So here's the problem.
Okay.
I think I wanted to get inside of the mind of Jake Paul. Okay? I did that today. And yeah, a lot of it happened off camera because I don't know if it's, number one, my place to even like talk about that stuff with him on camera, like on fucking YouTube. Like it's but I also don't want people watching to be like, well, fucking, you didn't tell us.
Yeah, you never asked anything. I'm like, yeah.
So tomorrow I'm, meeting with him and Erica's coming, and I think our goal is to let Jake know that he needs to like start his own life and like.
Yeah, put some space between him and people.
Yeah, just like, how do you feel about him?
He was very different than I thought. Like, based on all the videos we've watched and all the content I've been reading about sociopaths, just to better understand it, to make sure that I'm not missing something and not neglecting the symptoms or anything like that. And there was none of that.
I know.
And like, he really gives to people. Like, he bought a huge home and has everybody living in it essentially for free. Yeah. Like, that's it. Like you said, like, I think he's just a simple guy and he just wants people around him who he loves, and he'll spend whatever he has to spend to make that happen. And so I actually really liked him, and I liked Erica a lot.
I know, I liked her.
I know. I was like, we could be friends. I could really talk to you. You're very nice.
I know.
And I'm basing it on what she said about him because she knows him best, right? Yeah. She said that she doesn't think anything's off limits. Where she was like, I think it's okay to ask. And so the way that I would approach it, but I would say I noticed like you shutting down, it reminded me very much of like my own experience. No?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sad. Oh, I don't know. I'm like, this is literally what the fuck. I understand that he doesn't want to lose his family. I 100% understand.
Of course.
He was very honest about that and said like, listen, me and my family have had our issues and stuff, but like I don't want to lose my family, because if everything goes away, like you said, I don't think we were filming it, but he said if all of this goes away, the money, the views, all this stuff, like at least I have my brother and my dad, and my mom and stuff. And I was just like, what is this serious? What am I doing? I can't do that.
Well, we're not. The thing is, you're not forcing anybody to do anything they don't want to do. But just to turn the tables, if you feel like this is so personal to you, would you have wished someone would have told you or said something to you earlier? Or how could someone have gone about it to make it so that you could have heard that? I think there's your answer. Because it is personal, and you, of any, like more than anybody else would understand how he feels.
Yeah. My goal maybe should be to meet with him and give him a chance to be honest about everything that's happened, and you know, all the drama, the controversies. Let him speak his truth, and if people don't want to believe it, that's fine. And he wants to, even though he's like really scared. I'm gonna say if I believe it or not, which is, I don't know if I should. Fuck it. I
think you should. Like we talked about, I thought he was a bad person because of what people said was true. And so I think that if he's open to it, you can give him the ability to share the truth. In all honesty, even though he stays quiet just because he feels like it's not worth it, like people are just gonna come back with like 100 other fights to start and drama to stir up. This gives him the one opportunity to speak his truth and say it. I think he really wants to, you know, because I mean, he's been quiet, but I think he'd like to get it off his chest. I know.
We texted after and we were like, I was like, please don't ever like tell Jake, I don't ever want this to get out, like it was so stupid. And he was like, listen, like I'm a savage, I'm a maverick.
Oh, fuck.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Bro, you need to come to the Team 10 house right now.
So just Roberts.
Alright, what's going on?
Your #1 fan is here, bro.
Okay.
How fast can you get here? Alright, I'll see you then.
Alright.
Yeah, just get in your private jet or your Ferrari. Alright.
What if he actually comes on a jet?
He does helicopter, it's close, you know. Yeah, it's not worth flying the private plane.
He's a helicopter?
Yeah, he lands right in the back there. No, man, I wouldn't.
I believe it.
Oh my God. Justin Roberts.
Justin.
Come here, Rob.
Roberts.
This is your biggest fan.
Is it really?
Not him,
Justin, I'm not. Hello. I'm not worthy.
We listened to Six Figures and he's a fan. We didn't even know he was a fan.
Yeah, we stand.
And we
I thought I was
called
being
him.
pranked.
No.
No, we love you. Sorry, I know it sounds like a prank, but it's very real.
I didn't know I had a #1 fan.
Okay, questions. Your life, what is it? What do you do? How do you, like, how are you so rich? What does that mean?
How did you have 6 figures when you were only 4, Justin?
Yeah, what does that
That's
mean?
what we want to know.
So, 6 figures when I was 4. 6 figures I was only 4. It was, you know, money does grow on trees.
I've heard.
So, I was actually born, I was planted on one of those trees. Yeah.
It all makes sense.
And your grandpa being the Pope.
Thank God my grandpa is the Pope. He's the Pope. Yeah, he actually is the Pope. Yeah, I was at the Vatican the other, what was it, a month ago? Yeah, went to go visit. Yeah.
Well?
Hey guys.
Where the fuck are we?